Hi there, this is Miss Leahy. I'm the tech coach at Collins. And in this video, I'm explaining how you can build a really nice looking website pretty easily with a tool called Adobe Spark. For Conroe ISD students and teachers, Adobe Spark is on our SSO page. So before you go to that, though, as tradition has, you're going to open up your Google Drive. And in this case, you need your Google Drive open because you need to have this document that's called Credits for Vietnam Project. So please have that open. You also are going to be using the photos that you collected in your Google Drive. So you might as well have that open if you put those in a folder. So I'm going back to my SSO page. I've got the other things opened up, and now I'm clicking on Adobe Spark. When you click on Adobe Spark for the first time, the system may ask you if you're using like a personal account or an enterprise or education account. You are choosing the enterprise education account. That way it connects with your Conroe ISD information. So the next thing you're doing is you're clicking on web page and you're just going to follow the steps. So it says add a title. You're going to type your title. You may add a subtitle. Please, if you are using your name, do not use your entire last name. Once you have your title, and yours may be a little bit more creative than mine, hopefully, you want a picture behind your title so to make it eye-catching. So I'm going to click the plus sign right here, and then I'm going to choose photo. Next, what appears on the right hand side is a list of places I could go to add my photos. Because I've already collected my photos in my Google Drive, I'm choosing connect to Google Drive. The system asks me if I want to connect, and yes, I want to connect. I click on allow, and now my Google Drive will be connected. Now when I click on the photos, I choose Google Drive and it'll bring me to my Google Drive. I have my photos or my images in a folder called Vietnam Project, so I'm opening up that folder. You may not have them in a folder. I'm finding the picture I want for the background of my title. I click once and choose select. And now my image comes in as the background of my title, which looks great. I'm not worried about giving credit at this point in time because I know that I have that document that I'm going to connect at the end. So after we have a background for our title, we can scroll down and we have this picture I already put in. That is just by clicking the plus sign and choosing an image. Once the image is there, though, I can change it. I can replace it. I can fill the screen so it looks like similar to the first one. I actually want to replace it, so I'm clicking on replace, and I can choose any one of these. So what can I do after this? So after my background picture is in, I follow those directions down towards the bottom. It says scroll to start writing your story. So I'm going to scroll down. I get some choices. Next, I'm going to add some text. So I click text. I can choose different headings. One is bigger, one is smaller. The font style won't change. I can also add some if I have something I really want to emphasize. When I'm finished, I click on the plus sign and I can add something else. This time I'm going to add a photo grid. Maybe I've been writing about the different foods of the country. So I can click on food that I want, click select. I want to add another one, so I go back to Google Drive. I don't know if you've noticed, but it's starting like a little gallery. I'm choosing another food. It's this one. And then another one would be this one. So now I have 4 images in my gallery. If I don't like the way it looks, I can click on a picture and I can change the order, or I can change it completely and replace it with something else. I can make it larger. If I don't like that, I can make it smaller. And when I like what I see, because this is a grid, a photo grid, I'm going to go ahead and click on save. If you don't click on save, then it won't save that. So now I have a photo grid. Maybe I'll add some text. You can even add a caption. Remember, you don't have to add your credits here because our credits are coming at the end. One other thing I'd like to show you is this glide show. So I'm going to go ahead and add some text. Uh, Maybe I'm going to be typing about holidays in the country, and then I click on the plus sign and I choose glide show. That also is images, but it shows up a little bit differently. So let's start with the most important holiday in Vietnam, which is the Tet Lunar New Year. Then I'm going to go back to my Google Drive and I'm going to add another one that's the Mid-Autumn Festival. And then I'm going to add yet another one. There's another festival. If I like these three, and if I don't need to edit or move around, I'm going to click on Save. Now this is what it looks like. This is a glide show. Here's my gallery. Here's my description of holidays, and then here's my glide show. You'll see that the photos kind of move from one to the next. You'll also notice that there are grayish white boxes. If you'd like to add text, you're welcome to do that, or you can add photos, or you can add a link to somewhere else, or even put a video in. If you leave it blank, then that gray box won't show up. So right here, I'm just going to pretend I'm writing text to describe what this picture is. Then I click away. I can even change the focal point if I want the system to zoom in and focus on this part of the picture. I can do that. I can move to the next picture. I can add text or not. When I'm ready, I can move on. I just am scrolling down. And then let me show you this one more thing. This is this button. But at the very end, you need to add at least one button, and that button should be called Credits. And this is where that document comes in handy. So I'm coming up to where my credits document is in my Google Drive that I had already opened up. I click on Share, and I'm going to make sure that this link right here is anyone in the group Conroe ISD can view. So if it doesn't say that, if it says only people added can open with this link, then you are going to click on that little drop down arrow and you're going to choose either conroeisd.net to keep it all in Conroe ISD or anyone with the link. When I click on that, I choose done. And now this link right up here is the link that I can copy and then go back to my Adobe Spark. I paste that link underneath the title Credits and I click on Save. And now when I click on Credits, if I am viewing this as a user, I will get to that credits page. Because I am editing, it actually gives me some editing tools again. One more addition to this is the idea that you can change the theme at any time. So if you do not want the default theme, you can click on Themes and you can choose on any one of these, which comes with its own font style and kind of page look. Watch the next video to learn how to share your Adobe Spark with your teacher to turn in on Canvas.